E aí, beleza? Vamos fazer esse evento aqui, Esplendoroso Acampamento de Batalha dos Besouros Arataki. Esse evento já veio uma vez, ou até mais, acho, sei lá. E tem mais alguns dias para completar, então vamos aí. Vamos matar aquela ali.
Are you?
This one's got
The
your name
more
on it.
persistence, shine longer.
Tem um monte de cristal também. Vamos pegando os loots no caminho. Mas aqui tem.
Ah, I see it now. A hard shell, a whole bunch of legs, looks like a born warrior. The crab is the Onikabuto of the sea! Throw one of these bad boys in the ring and your Onikabuto will have to seriously up its game.
That's
Tá
right,
maluco?
Oni King. Technically, the crab belongs to a different species, but it has all the qualities of the perfect warrior beetle. Pitting Onikabuto against crabs during their training is a surefire way to rapidly improve their strength.
Pô, coitado do besouro.
Then it's time for Crimson Staff and Ironclad Beetle King to train harder than ever before. No rest until they've flipped every crab in the area. And once they're done, we'll just need to stoop down and scoop them up. No more chasing crabs. La 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 la. Looks like Xiangling and Guoba are part of the gang now. Huh? Traveler, Paimon! Fancy meeting you here! Hey, Xiangling! Hey, Guoba! Well, we were going to gorge ourselves at One Mean Restaurant, but then we ran into Yanfei and Shinobu, who told us you were closed for a few days. Aw, you guys! Thanks for being such loyal customers. It's so kind of you to help. With Mr. Ito and the Grandmaster helping me for the last couple of days, we've actually got most of the things we need now. All that's left for us to get are... And Crimson Staff and Ironclad Beetle King will be able to round them up for us in no time. If everything goes to plan. Uh-oh. I may have spoken too soon. It's a geobishop hatchling! Bullchucker! Hanakata, watch out!
Hold on, stay calm. I'll assess the situation. Hard shell? Check. Legs? Not too many. But it more than makes up for that with the whole rolling thing. Yeah, looks like a mean fighter.
How right you are, Oni King. With a training partner like this, an Onikabuto is sure to reach the...
What? Are they serious right now? Wait, I think I recognize that thing. It's always rolling around on a nearby island. It's made quite a reputation for itself as far as Guyun geobishops go. People have taken to calling it Crystal Tornado. It's because if you ever set foot on its little island, then it whooshes over and gives you a nasty whack on the head. How did you come?
Oni King, allow me to send in the troops. I shall monitor the battle from a safe distance to assess our enemy's prowess. Go, Ironclad Beetle King! Test your challenger to its limits!
Pô, coitado desse besouro.
Ah! Ironclad Beetle King!
One hit and it's all over? I don't believe it. That's not possible. Okay, listen up, Grandmaster. The glorified pet rock is clearly tougher than it looks. Time to show it what we're really made of. From what I've seen, our opponent has a lot of brute force, but no finesse. Lugging all that weight around is a recipe for crude and clumsy attacks. And if you don't land the hit, it ain't worth squat. Luckily for us, our only— Go, Crimson Staff! Dodge the limbs and tail, wait for an opening, and aim for the— belly.
Oni King, shall I send in some more?
Well, what?
Wait, what's Goba doing? No!
O Gobo é um deus, meus respeitos.
Wait, the bishop can understand Gwil. So, to answer your question from a moment ago, Paimon, I found out about Crystal Tornado's aggressive tendencies the last time we came to gather crabs in Blue Yellowstone Forest. Tornado gave Goba a big old bash on the head the moment he saw it, but then Tornado fell unconscious and apparently wasn't seen for weeks afterwards. I guess he's finally recovered from his injuries.
Man, what a cool guy. I mean, I figured he was a pretty epic dude just from the look of him, but I've never seen someone just stare an enemy into submission like. There's only one possible conclusion. This is a warrior with strength, the likes of which I've never seen before.
I must say, I concur. I don't know how, but Guoba-san, simply come to think of it, he seems like a pro at catching crabs, too. Guoba-san... Ah, that's it! The truth has been hiding in plain sight all this time. Guoba-san is a virtuoso beetle battler. With his skills, he can...
Huh? Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes total sense. These are the kind of brainwaves that make you the Arataki gang's greatest ally. See, if we can get Guoba-san to teach us the art of shelled organism mind control, we'll be unstoppable. The entire beetle fighting world will...
Can we stop discussing what special powers Guoba may or may not have? We have to get these crabs back before too long or they'll go back. Right! Get a move on, Bullchucker! Shinobu's waiting for you!
Huh? Wait, when did we get two new people? Oh, compadre! If it isn't the Oni King's right hand. Oh, and of course, the flying lavender... sorry. Sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon. Wait. Oh, man. Don't tell me you saw me lose that beetle fight just now. Oh, so humiliating.
Oh, come on! There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Oni Kabuto don't stand a chance against the Geo-Bishop hatchling. Next time...
But that would defeat the whole purpose. Let me explain. Now, it's no secret that you've kicked a fair share of butt in your time. And from what I hear, that includes some of the biggest, most powerful, and meanest butt around. So how'd you do it, huh? Were you born stronger than your most fearsome foe? No! Do you rock up to every fight believing that your odds of winning are 100%? Of course not. You start with an impossible goal, defeating the unbeatable enemy. And then you do whatever you gotta do to achieve it. Because even you can't know how much potential you have until you push yourself past your limits. That's how you make yourself not just stronger, but stronger than you ever imagined you could be.
É, faz sentido.
Flee the fight once, you'll probably flee the next time. And the time after that. Next thing you know, you're that boring little twerp who never had the guts to put himself out there. Because when you flee the fight, all you're really running away from is the person you could have become.
What's gotten into Bullchucker? He actually said something that made sense. For once, Paimon has nothing to argue back. You hear that? Boba's getting hungry. Crystal Tornado's gone now anyway, and your Oni Kabuto won't be ready to fight again anytime. So, are you just gonna stand here gawking, or...?
Chef-sama makes a good point. We are still far from being worthy enough to seek the tutelage of the mighty sensei, Guoba-san. I have heard tell of a great contest of fine warriors that was once held in this place. We stand on hallowed ground, and the very air we breathe is abuzz with the might of great duelists. I say we set up a ring here and now. I shall summon the mightiest beetle battlers of Liyue, and as iron sharpens iron, we will hone our skills and training with them. Then, once we have learned his ways, we will track down that shelled beast and do battle against it once more.
Paimon's got a feeling about this, but not actually.
Oh, I'm with you, Grandmaster. Yeah, you're saying the time has come to unveil the plan. This is the moment. It's time for the long-awaited Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp.
That's right! There's no time to lose, Oni King. Let's set up the arena.
Hey! We weren't done talking to you yet! Ugh, unbelievable. Look at them, not a care in the world. What did they say it was called again? The Arataki something? Anyway, some sort of beat. If I wasn't so busy with work at the restaurant, I'd love to take Woba, but right now, the top priority is dealing with all the... Shinobu was saying the Arataki gang came to Liyue for her classmates' reunion, right? Well, not much we can do about it.
Ixi. Tirei a sensibilidade do mouse. Voltou.
Yanfei, Shinobu, we're back!
Guoba, Xiangling, Traveler, and Paimon. Wait, where are the other two? Let me guess. Ito and Hanakato are...
We'll fill you in shortly. First, I need to get all these pristine ingredients safely stored away. The Mistflower Corollas won't keep the plus. The Traveler and Paimon are valued customers, eagerly awaiting a grand feast. I'll get cooking. Then...
Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp? We're guests here, which means we're supposed to be on our best behavior. Leave them to me.
I don't know. I think it could be fun.
Anyway, don't stress. According to the Comprehensive Compendium of Liyue Law, we just need to notify the relevant office of the Ministry of Civil Affairs, and they'll issue a permit. You never know. Maybe you'll make some new friends with this event. Then you'll have even more people to hang out with when you next come to Liyue.
Yeah, and you can bring them all to Wanmin Restaurant for your meals.
Wait, first the event, and now you're already planning our next trip? Given the Arataki gang's financial... come on. You gotta learn to cut loose more. You came all this way. You should be focused on catching up with old friends, making some new ones, and just generally hanging out and doing lots of fun stuff. I need to be at the Ministry of Civil Affairs shortly for something else anyway, so I can get the ball rolling for Ito's thing. All right, I'll handle that while you guys head back to Ito and help get the venue set up. I'll join you.
Yanfei is in a good mood today. She didn't take any persuading to help out with the event. Well, event planning's right up her alley. She was an officiator in the Masterful Chef. She's also on vacation at the moment, and her old friend Shinobu's in town. That's definitely put her in the mood to have some fun.
Well, I've missed my chance to discuss the issue of our funds. Guess I've got no choice but to deal with Traveler, Paimon. Thanks for all your help so far. I promise I'll make it up to you the next time we meet.
You mean you don't need us to go? Well, if Ito's serious about defeating that Geovishap hatchling with Oni Kabuto, Paimon's kinda curious to see how everything goes down.
Now that you mention it, didn't you help Boss out a lot at the last one of these? The almighty Arataki extraordinary and exhilarating extreme beetle brawl?
See?
Oh, we didn't really help out. We just played a few matches.
Either way, it sounds like you understand Boss's perspective far better than I do, so maybe you'll be able...
Sure, or, you know, maybe we... We've already beaten our expected turnover for this month, and it'll still be a while before Dad gets back with the rest of the new stock. So we should be able to take it easy for a while. After that, we should be back to business as usual. Things won't be anywhere near as busy as they've been the last few days. That means we...
All right, Boss. Fun time in Liyue is over. Let's head home.
Shinobu, I can explain.
No, you can't. Our funds have run out. We've spent too long here. After buying our tickets for the boat home, the gang fund is down to double digits. How can we possibly afford? Yanfei-senpai very kindly offered to handle the legalities, otherwise you wouldn't even have a permit. Are you expecting her to foot the bill?
But you don't understand. We have a situation here. Normally, I'm happy to do things your way, but the Arataki gang's two top Oni Kabuto warriors just... Look, we have a whole arena set up and everything. If we back out now, we'll be the laughingstock of the entire beetle fighting world.
You've lost plenty of beetle fights before. Even I can beat you, and I'm not even a serious player. Why are you so...
Shinobu! That was a low blow. Anyway, that's ancient history. I'm on a whole different level now. There isn't a single beetle fighter out there who can touch me. I'm serious about beating that pet rock. Don't think I've got what it takes?
Gladly. You want to do this the hard way? We'll do it the hard way. Grandmaster Hanakato, get me and Boss a beetle each. Maybe he'll be more amenable to reason after a crushing defeat. If I win, you have to come back with me. No complaining, and no making any more trouble for Yanfei-senpai.
Shinobu! Oni King!
You're really doing this, huh? I didn't think you'd take it this far.
Ah, ele vai ganhar.
So, sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon, I delegate this challenge to you.
You're making Paimon fight me?
No surprises there. What Bullchecker is really saying is, if you want to fight the Oni King, you have to go through sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon first.
Exactamundo, amigo. Sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon is one of the Arataki gang's top beetle fighters, but even she isn't in the same league as moi. So Shinobu, if you want to duel with the Don, you got...
Except... Paimon refuses.
What?
Even Paimon knows that you can't just expect other people to pick up your slack all the time. It's not right. So if you're out of Mora, then tough luck. You gotta watch your spending. If Paimon helps you out, that'll just make more trouble for Yanfei, and then Shinobu will owe her a favor.
Okay, true. You make a fair point. But it's all good. I have a backup plan for situations like this. If we really are out of funds, then, I'll find a job. I'll work nights, do beetle fighting during the day, and pay any expenses out of my own pocket. It'll work. The Grandmaster has helped me find a few good gigs before. As long as it's physical work and the pay is good, I'll take it.
Now you're talking. See, that's the kind of attitude Paimon can get behind.
I can't believe you guys. Your plan is all well and good, and I do hope you try not to be a burden on other people. But I know what Boss is trying to do. He's making me fight Paimon first to use up my Oni Kabuto's stamina. Well, good luck with that. Even with a disadvantage, I'm still not gonna make this...
Ok, ué. Tá, o dele vai pra frente. O Arlen volta.
Lost. I can't believe it.
That was so tense. Shinobu nearly got the better of Paimon there.
Hey, hey! Hey! Sky-cleaving white iron lap.
As agreed, we now have Shinobu's official support to host the Arataki Blazing Armor.
I haven't battled in ages. Guess I'll have to move to Plan B. Try to keep costs to a minimum, and make sure Yanfei-senpai... I'm gonna hold you to your word, boss. Fund this event yourself by working nights. Battle Beetle, and one other thing. Our boat tickets home were booked well in advance. I can amend the date, but only by a few days. So, keep this event to maybe 4 or 5 other people tops, or you'll run out of time, okay?
Got it, sure, promise. Cross my heart and hope to die. Shinobu, you've got nothing to worry about.
Okay, I'll head down to the harbor and see about changing the tickets. I'm warning you, you'd better not go spending all our Mora while I'm...
Okay, so we've only got 5 battles to get in shape enough for Guoba-san. Then we gotta master what he teaches us, then take down that cocky pet rock. Shinobu is asking us to do the impossible here. But this is the kind of hardcore challenge I live for.
Don't worry, Oni King. I'll find people to join us in our great training endeavor. So long as there are worthy beetle battlers to be found, I'll be sure to sense their presence and bring them over to our camp. We haven't been in Liyue for long, but I'm certain that this vast land is filled with mighty warriors. We'll have no trouble finding now. As for the esteemed Oni King's right hand and honorable sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon...
We've done our part. We saved your butts by getting Shinobu to agree to this. Paimon saw the look of sheer terror on your faces. You're clearly no match for her.
Oh, of course. I will. In the meantime, if the Oni King's right hand and sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon don't have other plans, because in a few short days, I, the bona fide Beetle Battle King, will raise my game to new heights.
Cool. Yeah, we'll be watching. So, no pressure or anything, but if you mess this up and everyone completely wipes the floor with you, we'll see the...
time with the Spines taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Hello, all. I am Iron Tongue Tien, here with an official signboard for the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp.
Whoa! Is this supposed to be bull chucker?
Oh, sweet! Sadly, it's not my own original artwork, but check out that design! And that it's so cool! It's epic! It captures exactly how awesome I look. Dude! Wait, not that. How do they usually address strangers?
Maybe...
Ah, that's the one. Tien Esquire, your artwork is incredible. Words...
You can drop the Esquire, Don Arataki. Also, I'm no artist, just a storyteller. This promotional artwork was done by a young lady at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Yenfei looks out for her a lot, so when she...
Oh, so this is Yenfei's doing. Man,
Young Grandmaster Hanakado here tells me that your boot camp is an ambition. Well, I'm no beetle fighter myself, but I've heard... Who knows? It might just give me the inspiration for a great...
Beetle fighting is something you have to have a natural affinity for. Take sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon. Once Tien Esquire has grasped the basics of beetle fighting and understands the appeal...
Dude, that'd be all right, Squirt. Squat. Yeah, Squire.
Squat,
Squire. May the...
What? I can see that the Arataki gang has transformed
Great dueling with you, Tien Esquire.
The phrase is, the pleasure is all mine, Oni King.
Details, schmeetails. Point is, thank you for supporting our...
I extend my gratitude to you too, Don Arataki. I intend to stay here and watch a while longer to further enrich my writing. Please.
Man, I've never fought against someone so cultured before. My mind's buzzing from all those fancy words. What's that buzzing? Looks like the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp is getting off to a good start.
Kabuto are our friend.
Another kid? Oh.
Well, yeah, but Grandmaster Hanakado's a kid too. And one of the other kids from last time was actually pretty good, so...
Although, Buttercup of Terror has no prior beetle battling experience.
I don't know what you guys are talking... My Onikabuto was a present from Daddy. He got it from a new friend.
Oh! Okay, let's send out Sky-Cleaving White Iron Lavender Melon for this one. We don't want any...
You make it sound like Paimon's the weakest choice on our side. Still, Paimon's probably the safest choice. But only because you two maniacs are a danger to... Don't be nervous, young lady. It's only a game, so it's just for fun.
Oh, I nearly died of a heart attack. How'd you get so freaking good at this without a teacher? Is everyone in Liyue a born warrior or something?
So, this is how Onikabuto... do you have time to play some more? And I also want to watch you guys play... Looks like Buttercup of Terror has a real knack for this. Hey, Bullchucker, if you had this kind of talent, you could probably have learned how to communicate...
Ha!
Hey there, I'm back. So that
Great timing, Yamfei.
My savior! Oh, thanks for helping out with the permit. Oh, and for the sign with the epic artwork. Wait, I know that look. Are you,
Huh? Something wrong with that? I have a big client who does a lot of cross-border commerce. Anyway, she showered me with gifts once after I didn't know how to look after it at the time, so I got Granny to look after it for a while. Mind if I join in? You're not worried I'll cramp your style, are you?
We ought not dismiss your savior, Oni King. What she lacks in experience, she makes up for with...
You make me an offer I can't... All right, time to send in the Oni King's right hand with Crimson Staff. I know my compadre will stay cool under pressure.
So it's me versus the I haven't quite got the hang of this game yet. So,
Eita, os besouros dela, mano.
Yanfei's Oni Kabuto is so strong!
See? You're safe, but just like last time, when my generals threw you a few curveballs, the mightiest blade cannot...
Wise words, Grandmaster. Oh, okay.
wow, what a blast! I could get into the... This is so much...
Ai.
No, this makes no sense. How did you do that? My reputation is destroyed.
It was an honor doing battle with you, good sir.
What the? So polite.
So, been busy, Luke?
I don't see it that way. Unless the bona fide beetle battle king is ready to give up now, in battle and in life, it's normal to hit setbacks every once in a while. But a setback only turns...
Word. Heck yeah! I ain't about to admit defeat yet.
Still, there's nothing to be gained from constantly making excuses. Don't put all your energy into talking garbage.
Oh, burn.
Oni King, this brand of enemy doesn't seem to be your area of expertise. Watching others do battle is also a crucial part of a warrior's training. Some skills...
Good point, Grandmaster. And good timing, compadre.
Finally, it's your turn! Make it count, Traveler.
So, I'm going head-to-head with the legendary... Nicely done. I'd go as far as to say that it's an
Ah, so that's how you...
Yep. When you're up against a cunning enemy, when your tactics fail, you have to change your point of view. Clinging to old methods can never solve the problem.
I think Shinobu said something like that once too, but I'll mull it over some other time. Right now, my focus is on the...
Foi.
Hey! Good to see everyone! Xiangling Guoba! You finally made it! Well,
The day has finally come! Woba-san, I've been training hard at the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp, and now I want to... If my progress satisfies you, then please, teach me! Show me the way to communicate with Crimson Staff, Crystal Tornado... Do that, and I swear, once I become the reigning champion of the beetle fighting world, I will build a mighty statue in your... What the... Woba-san got a brand new Oni Kabuto.
that does not...
Ah, it appears to be not a typical Onikabuto shell, but one built of resilient wood.
We told Granny all about your Onikabuto boot camp. It really piqued her interest when she heard that Guobo was getting a disciple. As it turned out, a friend of hers had made a whole bunch of gardening and landscaping machines to look after the silk flowers on the terrace. They're called bloom pruners.
The bloom pruner can transform into the shape of any creature to blend into its environment. Squirrels, butterflies. So, Master gave Guoba a bloom pruner and got it to take the form of an Onikabuto, so that's pretty high-tech for a gardening appliance. Xiangling's master is Madame Ping, so Madame Ping's friend... Aha! Of course!
No machine can compare to a real live Oni Kabuto warrior. Did Guoba-san pick a dumbed-down enemy on purpose?
You may be wise to temper your optimism, Oni King. My beetle senses are failing to detect.
It's not even alive. There's nothing for you. Anyway, Guoba-san may possess limitless power, but a warrior needs to be one with his weapon. The bond between Oni Kabuto and trainer is forged through blood, sweat, and let's get this duel going. It's time for Guoba-san to witness my...
Whoa, Bullchucker sure made short work.
I won! Victory is mine! With my trusty crimson... Alrighty then. Guoba-san, if I have earned your recognition... Huh? Guoba-san, you look... Does this mean you're... proud of... Aw, shucks! I don't know what to say! You're too kind.
It looks like Guoba's all warmed up now. The bloom pruner is ready to operate at full power.
Guoba, remember the plan? In this round, we want to increase the bloom pruner's power output from any higher, and you'll risk knocking Ito's Oni Kabuto out cold. Okay, there it is. Paimon knew something was up.
As I feared.
Wait, hold on a minute. 1/10 of 1%? As in 0.1%? You've gotta be kidding me. All that was just 1/1000th of its top power?
Guoba's a little confused. You did say you wanted to try.
I thought it would go without saying given the size. The bloom pruner has to shift rocks the size of casserole dishes. So obviously, even then, Crystal Tornado is bigger still. It dwarfs me and Guoba.
That's impossible. If we were talking, twice as strong as the last fight, I think I'd have a shot. 10 times as strong, and we're already looking at losing most, if not all, of the... About 1,000 times stronger? Oh my god.
When your tactics fail, you have to change your point of view. In our journeys far and wide, we often have to think on our feet. Clinging to old methods can never solve the problem, no matter how...
Of course, Guoba-san. This is what you've been trying to tell me all along. I gotta study mechanics. Then build a suit of armor for Crimson Staff. Or maybe, heck, I could build a bigger, stronger mechanical Oni Kabuto, piloted by Crimson Staff under my direction.
An Oni Kabuto piloting a mechanical Oni Kabuto? How do you expect to pull that off? Does that even still count as a
Seeing the power of Bloom Pruner has made me realize something. There's a knack people have tried to tell me this before. Shinobu, the Grandmaster, especially Sky-Cleaving White Iron Lavender Melon. Admitting defeat, Woba-san has shown me a new path. With this new technique in my arsenal, size will be no obstacle to me and my valiant beetle warriors as we set out to...
Looks like Woba's not too...
Mechanics, huh? I'd have to get my master to see if her friend would be willing to help. She's the expert.
Did you say expert? Please, Woba-san, Chef-sama, my savior, introduce me.
Thinking of becoming the second Arataki gang member to study in Liyue, are you, boss?
Shinobu, when'd you get back?
Time's up. We spent our last mora on these boat tickets, and if we don't get to the harbor
Give me a minute, okay? We're in the middle of an...
Yeah, I heard. I was actually very pleased to hear the suggestion of you doing some sort of studying coming out of your own mouth. But unfortunately, studying in Liyue is very expensive. The Arataki gang's typical expenditures...
It'll be fine. I'll just... I know what I'm getting into here, all right? I got it all planned out in my head. It's not like I've never gotten paid work before. As soon as I get earning, we'll all have cash. And don't think for 1 second I'll be abandoning you or the rest of the Arataki gang neither. I ain't the kind of head honcho that runs... If we're gonna study, we do it as a team. Once I've got enough mora for everyone's tuition fees, the whole Arataki gang is coming to Liyue. We'll study together, learn some
You're saying all of the right things. Who are you, and what have you done with Boss?
Wow, Bullchucker! Those were some bold words! You better make sure you follow through.
Of course, I still need to iron out some deeds in terms of what kind of work.
In that case, Oni King, I'll stay here in Liyue. Firstly, this will enable me to... Secondly, now that word of the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp has begun to spread, also, if the Oni King's right hand in Sky-Cleaving White Iron...
Awesome! Good thinking, Grandma. Okay, standard procedure applies. I'll let your grandpops know what you're up to so we won't worry about it. Oh, man. I am so...
I do need to make one thing clear, though. I can't promise that we'll be able to talk an Adeptus into taking you on as students.
The great master of whom you speak boasts a skill others can only dream of. Their pride and prestige don't faze us. The important thing is that I, on behalf of the Oni... So I'll need to do some research to find out what kind of gift we should offer if we're to be seen as worthy of...
Boss, we gotta leave right now or we're not gonna make it
All right.
Traveler, Paimon, Yanfei-senpai, Miss Xiangling, Guoba, please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Wow, you got us a gift! Thanks, Shinobu. You're so thoughtful.
The time has come. Adios, compadre. See ya, Sky-Cleaving White Iron Lavender Melon. Goodbye. I'll be back real soon.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Bullchucker. It's good to have ambitions, but don't let yourself get carried away in the heat of the moment. But of course, if everything works out, Paimon can't wait to see Crimson Staff driving a ginormous mechanical...
tudo.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
E aquele bicho? Ele tá por aqui? Ele apareceu no final ali.
How brilliant!
O Ito foi vingado. Todos os cristais. Foi, né? Bom, é isso aí. Até a próxima. Evento concluído. Falou.